Okay, so what I would like to do right now is just to kind of show you a little bit about resizing and getting pictures to fit into the system, okay? So again, we're here in the back office here. Now, um, the way our system works is that our system is really very nitpicky about the size of the pictures that it wants, right? So for example, you see here, this one wants 623 by 700 pixels for product pictures. You will even see that as well in our designs and banners. You'll notice that different templates, the banner has different sizes of the pictures and the templates that it wants, right? So the pictures, the banners, it needs to be this size here. Even our logo, you see that it needs to be. So it lets you know what size it needs to be, you know. So as you can see, all our products, it is 623 by 700. Now, let's just say, for example, you need to put something up, but you realize that the picture is huge, all right? So I did one here, so let's do this. All right, now as you can see here, no matter how much I try to crop this, most likely I'm not gonna get it exactly how I want it to be, right? So it's pretty big. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually resize this picture. Now, if you're good at Photoshop, you could go ahead and use Photoshop, but I like to use something called pixlr.com. Now, this is an online free photo editor. It's just like Photoshop, except it's free. Okay, so pixlr.com. All right, so I'm just gonna go down here. So I'm gonna move through this slow, just so that you could see. All right, so I'm gonna go down, and I'm going to go to the pixlr editor. I'm gonna launch this app. Okay, so it's gonna go ahead and launch. All right, so it's gonna ask me. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna create a new image. All right, now when I do that, it's gonna ask me what's the name of it and what settings do I want. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead, put the settings at the system at 623 by 700. All right, and you could obviously make the background transparent or leave it as white. So I'm just gonna go and leave it as white. Right, so now we see here it gives us a little box that we could use here. I'm just gonna go ahead and just spread it a little bit more, so we know that when the picture fits in this item here, it will fit on the system. Okay, so I'm just gonna go now to edit. Actually, I'm going to go to layer. All right, open an image as a layer. So I have the image already saved on my computer. So I'm going to open the image as a layer. All right, so I'm going to get the picture that I chose. Okay. All right, so as you can see here, it's pretty big. It's not fitting in the box that we have. So what we're going to do, we're going to make it fit. Okay, so we're going to go to edit here. We're going to do free transform. Now when you do free transform, it's going to put a box around the picture. And then what you could do is that you could grab the corner of the box and just drag it down like that. So you see what we're doing is that we're actually shrinking the picture in order for it to fit into the thing, the size that we want. All right. Now you have to be careful because obviously the more you move things around, it's the more out of aspect they will be. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, all right, I'm going to click on that. So as you can see here, I'm just going to move this down a little bit because I could. All right, so you see what I did there is that I moved, I did the item and I put it in thing. So now I know that when I save this, it is actually going to be able to fit on my site. All right. Now, as you can see here, you can see there's a little discrepancy in the color here. All right. So what you could do actually here now again, if you're good at Photoshop, you will probably know all the different tricks and tools and stuff like that. I like to do a couple things that I want. I could either make everything white like this one here, or I can make this white part here a little bit more cream color like this, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do cream. I'm gonna choose my color. So I'm gonna do color here. So it's gonna ask me what color I want. I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I put something out of it, it's gonna ask me what color. So I'm gonna put that there and see it chose the color that is the cream color there. So I'm gonna go okay. I'm gonna take my paintbrush here. I'm just gonna drag up here, and you see it actually filled in the top there, so that now the whole thing is actually the same color. So that gives it a uniformity, everything like that. Now, obviously, there's a lot more you could actually erase the different things, and I may have to do. I'm not gonna go into like a full thing about using pixlr at this time, but I'm just gonna do the simple things that help with this. Okay, so Alright, so I'm just going to save it now. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to save. Alright, it's going to ask me what name I want. I'm going to say iPhone. Alright, I'm going to put the quality all the way up. And it shows me where I want to save it. So I want to save it as a JPEG. Or I want to save it as a PNG, which is something that could have a transparent background. Alright, so I'm going to save it as a JPEG. You see how big it is? So it's save. I'm going to press OK now. It's going to ask me where I want to save it. I'm going to save it on my desktop as iPhone 7 edited. Alright, so save it. Image save. So I'm going to go back here now. So you see here it was big. Now I'm going to choose a file again. Alright, so I'm going to look for the iPhone 7 edited. So I'm going to click on that. And now as you see here, it actually fits in it. So I'm going to crop that. And now it fits. Alright, so now I'm just going to save that. And now it puts that as the picture, one of the pictures on this system. Alright, so as you can see here now, what I could do, I'm just going to show you again what it looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead and publish this one on sale on store only. Save that. Alright, I'm going to go back here, going to refresh that. Alright, so you can actually see now that it has those products there. You can see that there. Alright. Alright, so that's just kind of, if you have some big pictures that are hard to work with, you could go ahead and use Pixlr, or again, if you're good at the whole Photoshop thing, you could actually go ahead and use Photoshop to make pictures fit in the size. And again, if you need the specific size that the system asks you for, you could actually see it there. Okay? So again, if you have any questions, you could always give us a call.